Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, Laucala District School is a primary school situated on Gamea Island. Laucala District School was established in 1947. Today, only 44 students are enrolled in this school. This school serves Driketi village, which is one of the 4 villages on the island, and other villages are being served by 3 other schools. The school was initially located on the island of Laucala, and it was relocated to Gamea Island after Laucala Island was purchased by a multimillionaire from America. The Tui Dakau at that time, Ratu Sepaneya Ganilao, then gave the villagers a portion of the land to relocate the school. Mr. Speaker, sir, the school sustained damages when there was a landslide on Gamea Island due to continuous downpour from tropical depression in December 2016. The landslide had caused massive damage to the houses, to the building structures of the Laucala District School, and completely destroyed the nursing station. The multiple mudslides also caused extensive damage to the community of Driketi, Tongo, Kodoma, in the Tikina of Laucala, and in the Tikina of Wainikeli. During the time of the disaster, 1x4 classroom, head of school's quarters, and school water tank sustained damage, while 3 other teachers' quarters were deemed unsafe to be occupied. Mr. Speaker, sir, after the disaster, a collaborative approach was taken by the government where relief supplies such as tents, shelter kits, first aid, wash kits were all supplied to all 4 villages. Given the nature of the landslide, it was necessary to carry out a geotech study, which was done by Mineral Resource Department. The detailed damage assessment report revealed that the long-term solution to Driketi village was relocation. However, the 2 relocation sites suggested by the village were also not suitable. Mr. Speaker, sir, the report by MRD concluded that one of the proposed relocation sites behind the village at the ridge was not enough to cater for the village, the school, and the nursing station. Therefore, this site could not be considered for relocation. The second site was on the west of the village towards Salove Creek, past the nursing station, but this too was not suitable because the area is prone to flooding and landslide. Based on the report and considering the safety of the students and non-availability of a suitable site, the ministry provided 2 alternatives, and in my view, they were 2 very good alternatives. One was to relocate the students to Kodoma Village School, which is 5 kilometers from the Laucala District School. Kodoma Village School had a student roll of 80 at that time. Mr. Speaker, sir, Ministry would have provided RSL tickets to a boat service provider to transport students, or could have given boat and engine to the school for the transportation of students from Laucala District School, which takes only 10 to 15 minutes boat ride to Kodoma Village School. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, the school management and the community insisted that they wanted the children to study in the village. Laucala District School students could have attended another school, which was 7 kilometers away. This is Buanidao Primary School, and it takes approximately 30 minutes by boat. And again, in both situations, we would have provided RSL boat fares, and also we could have provided boat with an engine. Currently, the school is using church and a makeshift shed for classes. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have been informed that school management identified a place 1 kilometers away from the current location where they want to build a school with the help of some donors who have shown interest to support in building this school. But they need to solve the land lease issues. Mr. Speaker, sir, even if the land issue is resolved, the ministry will ensure that necessary geotech study is also taken on this site, so that whatever we build, it can last longer. And again, it's a matter of putting a permanent structure, and we want this permanent structure to last many, many years, and not that in the next cyclone, this structure goes down, or by next flood, the structure goes down. So geotech study is very important, and based on the geotech study, we need to then engage the architects who can design the building to withstand some of the findings that comes out in the geotech study. We have also noted, as I mentioned earlier on, this decline in student roll indicates that it is not viable to invest in building another school, especially when there are other alternatives available, which my ministry is willing to support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.